welcome back to my channel. This is Stephanie. I'm glitzzygem. Thank you for watching. For those who are new to my channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so I give my video a thumbs up because it helps out my channel. In today's video, we're doing a sample Sunday video. Yay! I haven't done one of these in a long time. Today I created a look inspired by this character from a TV show back in the 80s where she would wear blue eyeshadow, and I don't remember the name of the show. I just know that a lot of people talk about it on YouTube, and they would show a picture of her, and I was like, you know what? That's who I look like with this eye look. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I used to create this look, what products I used for my sample Sundays. So let's get started with this. All right, so let me pull out the first item in here. So the item that was really impressive, I thought this was like this and another product that I thought was highlight of my bag. This is the item lid glaze. I'm not sure if a lot of people were kind of dismissing the lid glaze, like they really didn't want it. Like, I don't know, maybe some of them were intrigued in using it. I didn't know that this lid glaze comes in this blue packaging. It says item. It's only exclusive to Ipsy. So you're not going to see this item in any other subscription box. It's a lid glaze. It's a hydrating jelly eyeshadow. So I said eyeshadow, okay, great. I can use this as an eyeshadow. So when I swatched this on my hand, I think I still have a little swatch of it left on my hand here. It gives me like a little glow or shimmer to my skin. Let me see if I can, let me give you a fresh swatch, because this was an old swatch, because I was trying on this makeup and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna see how this is how it looks like swatched on my hand. It's like it dried already. It dried up. So this is how it would have looked like if I would have used this just as a regular eyeshadow on my lid. It would look like this. Kind of find out, you can also use it as a highlighter and for your décolleté, and you know, for your face. And I really like this product. So this is one of my highlighted products from my samples for this week, and really did like it. I went ahead and I used it for, so the glow that you see here under my eyes, or around my eyes, it's the lid glaze that you're seeing. And this can go as buildable and thick as this to like a very sheer tint. So that's what I did for my eyelid. When I applied this, I almost applied it like a eyeshadow base for my eye, just to give me like a shimmer look. But yeah, it didn't really turn out the way I wanted it. I really wanted to get like this shade like really here. I probably could, but I don't want to mess up the eye look that I have now. So that's what I used for that. And I also used some more highlighter, you know, to highlight my forehead, the cheekbones, my nose, and all that. So I did use some highlighter. So the next thing I have in here, that was the second highlight of my bag here, is the They're Real Magnet Benefit Mascara. So this comes in a silver packaging, or yeah, like a metallic silver packaging here. And the wand has like really small spiky, little small spikes. They're not really long, so that's what I liked. I really loved about this wand, that it has really small spikes. That's what I liked about this wand. So it helped with, because I curled my lashes. First thing is my eyelash curler. Then I used this, and I can tell that my lashes were lining up in a row together. And along this, you know, just on both eyes, they were lining up together. Like, I didn't see any going this way, or I didn't see any going that way, or I didn't see them looking kind of spidery or anything like that. They look like they're really going straight up, you know, in the same direction. So what I really liked about this mascara, So maybe if I get a little closer, you can see from to the side how long it made my lashes look. See, like if you can see them like spiking up, because I see like a little spike, and I think that's what the one did to my lashes. It made them spike up. And so those were the two highlights, the two highlighted products from, I thought were for my, you know, from my bag. You leave your comments down below. Let me know what your favorite item is as I pull these out. So I have this Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind Avocado and Kiwi Mega Moisture Superfood Mask. I really like this mask. When I tried this mask, it made my hair soft and it looked really, it really looked healthy. When after I tried this on and I styled my hair, of course I like flat iron my hair, so it gave me like a real nice shine to my hair. It really gave me, so it looked healthy, like I was saying. But the only thing is that in the heat, like even after you use it, after you wash your hair and use it and then you style your hair, like let's say the very next day, because it's so hot over here, so hot and humid here in Texas, you wear a cap and you're sweating, you start to feel like this itchy, but very itchy sensation to your scalp. And I think it's because of the, I'm not sure if it's because of the avocado and kiwi or just in general, just the ingredients in general, just, because it's a hair mask. So of course you're going to get some of that hair mask even after you rinse it off, and you think you rinsed it off really well, but whatever, whatever properties are left over for you to use to style your hair is in your hair. So those chemicals are still in your hair. So when your hair starts to sweat, or your scalp starts to sweat, I started feeling like really, really itchy, really itchy. And I was like, oh no, I cannot wear this anymore. Especially if it's hot, I cannot wear it. And this is not the only product that I've tried that I wanted to find, well, not to find out, but I tried a different styling product also that does the same thing for me in the summer. But in the winter time, it suited me fine. But in the summer, it just gets so hot that, even though you wash the product out of your hair and you style your hair, when it gets really hot, it still stays in your scalp. So yeah, that's what was irritating my scalp, was the mask. So I'm not sure if y'all have this mask or if y'all tried it before and it's worked wonders for you, even if your hair was, I guess you must not have been sweating, or even if you do sweat or you work out and you have this hair mask. Or I think maybe because I was wearing a cap, it was itching really, because when you wear a cap, you're kind of holding everything in on your scalp. You're not letting your scalp breathe. So I think if you let your scalp breathe, this would be good. And since I wasn't letting my scalp breathe because I was wearing a cap, I was itching really bad, and it felt like I had lice. Like I was having lice. Like, oh my god, please, I do not want to have lice. I do not want to have lice. Kid you not, I had lice as an adult. And when I went to the person who took my lice out of my hair, I know this is gross, right? TMI, but it's life, it happens. The person who I don't know if you call them a salon artist, or the salon, or the cosmetologist, or the person who your hairstylist or whatever, was taking the lice out of my hair, was saying it's because your scalp is, your hair is so clean that it attracts lice. So he was saying that the people who wear more products in their hair, like hairsprays, or they can wear gel or stuff that they just put in their hair, to styling products in their hair, are less prone to get lice, which I thought it was backwards. I'm thinking, I thought your hair has to be very clean so you won't get lice. But he said no, it's, you know, your hair has to be, you have to have some kind of product in your hair to, you know, for you not to attract the lice, unless you're next to somebody who has lice and then they just happen to get on you. But not in my case. In my case, it was more like, I think I might have went to a store. I'm not gonna say no names store. I don't know, I have this habit of like trying on caps, and I had tried on this cap at one time, and not knowing people can try, you know, are trying on. I mean, like, I had no, like, it wouldn't like, so it wouldn't like cross my mind that some people would, you know, with lice could apparently had put on that cap first and they had lice, and then I went behind them and grabbed it, and then, you know, not knowing, you know, I grabbed it behind them and I put it on, and then I noticed that very next week or so, because it took a long time. It took a long time for me to find out that I got lice, and I was like, oh my god. I think it was like 3 weeks before I found out that when they were full grown. Ugh, it sounds gross. When they're full grown, and they're giving me goosebumps right now. I'm just saying about it. That's when I found out I had lice, and I was an adult. I was like, what? So yeah, that was my story. I know it got off track of what I was trying to say, but this is how it felt like. It felt like I had lice in my hair, and I was just scratching my scalp really, really bad, and I was trying to feel for bumps to see if I had any lice or anything, you know, any lice or anything that were on my scalp, just eating at it, you know, and feeling to see if I feel anything, see if I felt anything. And I even asked somebody to inspect my hair, and they checked and said, no, all you have is a lot of white hair. Your white hair is growing out. So I think that had a part to do with had a lot of part in my scalp being so itchy. I'm trying to grow gray hairs, so I don't have lice. I just told you the story of lice because how itchy my scalp was. But yeah. Well, for me, I will not wear this in the summertime. If I do, I need to let it breathe and not be sweaty. So yes. The next thing I did try this week, I did a first impressions on this Ulta Beauty blush palette. It had Cherry Blossom, which is the blush, and then it had Walnut, which is another blush, but I used it as a contour for my skin. Around my skin, I used it as a contour, so it helped really, really good. It helped with the contouring and making my skin look a little bronzed. And then I use this as my blush on my cheeks. So I really like this duo here. The next thing I have here is this perfume by Amazing Grace. I got this as a sample in one of my Sephora orders. So it was either Ulta or Sephora. I got a sample of this perfume. I think it was Sephora. I think Sephora is the one that gives a lot of like perfume samples in their selections of what you want. Like if you want to select a free item, they sometimes always have a lot of like perfume samples. So that's where I got it. And it smells, it's not my cup of tea. It's not, to be honest with you, it's not. It smells better in the tube than it did whenever I applied it on my wrist. On my wrist, I think it just kind of like, it's fading now because I didn't put too much on my wrist, but it wasn't my cup of tea. It's not, it doesn't smell bad. It smells like a really nice, soft, clean scent. So if you have sensitivity to fragrances, you don't want to overdo it with this because this already has a light scent to it, but you can, it's buildable. It's a buildable scent on this perfume called Amazing Grace. So I just want to let y'all, give y'all a little heads up on that. So if y'all do get a perfume, the Amazing Grace perfume, just want to let y'all know that the scent is buildable. You just just have to put very minimal if you have a tendency to, if you have issues with strong fragrances. Okay, so moving on right along, because I know my story time went a little longer than I expected. So the next two items that are in my bag that I have here are the eyeshadows that I use for my eyes. So let's look at my eye look. As you can see a lot of the blue, and you don't see much of this Naked Cosmetics shade, which is this one here. It's like it's a shimmer shade. Look how shimmery it looks. Almost looks like a highlight, but it's an eyeshadow. It's a pigmented pressed pigment eyeshadow. So I use that all on my lid, on top of the lid glaze. I use it all on my lid, so it covered up all my lid. And then I used this Nomad Antilles Blue Lagoon eyeshadow single, and I really like this color. I know it makes me look like one of the characters from this old sitcom TV show. This is the Nomad. Nomad has really good quality eyeshadows. I tell you that. They do. Nomad. This is the shade, how it looks like. So what I did is I applied it just down the center and above a crease, above the crease area, just to kind of give me that, just that hint of blue on the eyelid. And in the inner corner is the other eyeshadow that I had put on all over my lid, because I did put it all over my lid, and I just put this on top of it and just kind of try to blend it out so that it, you know, kind of looks seamless to where it doesn't look like I have any harsh lines. So I used those two eyeshadows. And then the last item in here that I used was the True Luscious Hyaluronic Acid Vitamin E Super Moisture Lipstick. This is in the shade Vintage Rose. So I'm not sure if I had the full size one in another bag, in another beauty subscription box. So I think I got this. Well, I got this in my Allure box. So, and these other ones, the shadows, the lid glaze, the mascara, and the Briogeo, I got those in my Ipsy Glam bag, the blush in an Ulta Beauty bag, and the Grace, Amazing Grace perfume in a Sephora, you know, shipment that I received. And this was in my Allure box. And it's a Vintage Rose, so it's the lipstick color that I have right now. So I know I have the full size. I'm sure if this is full size or this is, I think this might be a full size. It looks kind of small for full size. This is 0.12 ounces, you know, so is that normal? Is that a normal full sized ounce, you know, for lipsticks? So I put that on my lips. You know, that's the color that I have on my lips. And I also wanted to show you the True Luscious Lucky Glow palette, which I wanted to share with you guys. I got this in one of my BoxyCharm boxes, my premium boxes, just to show you that it goes with this lip. That's the same brand as the lipstick here. I just wanted to show you the palette, the mirror. And these are, it's bronzing. It has bronzing and highlighting shades in here. So I use this to do the rest of my look. Like I said, I used more highlighter. So I used highlighter from this palette here. And I used more bronze from this palette as well for my skin. But everything else were sample sizes. And that's all I have to share with you guys. Thank you for watching. Please leave your comments down below. So please like and subscribe. Also click on the notification bell. That'll notify you when I upload another video. Okay? Well, I love you, my gems. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.